god, I'm so frustrated. I had a week's worth of pictures and videos, and I took an hour and a half to edit on iMovie, and then I didn't have enough, I didn't have enough storage space, so I went through and I was deleting some, and I did not realize that if you delete videos before you upload it and save it to your files, the movie isn't completed or saved. So I just deleted all the darn videos and pictures. So, I am just going to do one video, I guess. I can't believe I did that. Do you guys see the doe that comes to visit? Okay, guys, so yeah, this is the second video, and it's just going to be today. As I stated, I lost a week's worth of photos and videos. So let's go over here and start with the watermelons. It's gonna keep this sweet and simple since I've already done this. These are the watermelons. Got a few weeds I need to get out of there, but they're doing awesome. And this is the bed that had been previously burned before it was planted. There is a lot of moss, but it's a watermelon bed. It's wet. I water this bed twice a day. So it is sporadic growth because in this area, as you see, I have a big golden retriever who likes to dig things up, and he brought his butt over here and decided this was going to be a nice cool place for him to have a siesta. And so he dug up and redistributed my watermelon seeds, I guess. And so this is the result. Outside of that, I didn't think that this bed would take because we had a large torrential rain, and then it proceeded to continue to rain for about 2 weeks, and it was just washed out. So I really didn't think it was going to take, but here we have our watermelons. Moving right on along over here to my planting table, which I told my husband that I decided that I wanted to sell seedlings, and I already had a ton of seedling trays or starter trays. I've been blessed with these by a friend who has a landscaping business, and she just throws them out. So she blessed them to me. So right here I started this side of the table on Mother's Day, which was Sunday, so we're 5 days out, and we started seeing growth. We started seeing the seedlings pop up on like evening of day 3. And now we have 2 trays that have this tray. All the seedlings are up. This tray, we still have some. I think 15 out of the 18 are up. And these are my personal sunflower seeds, and these are the American seed. I have the gourds. These are the American seed. These are the gourds, but this is it's still the same brand, American Seed. They're $4 at Dollar General. And I was very skeptical because they're dollar store seeds, and I just wasn't sure of the quality, but they're doing awesome. This is day 5, and we've got, I would say 95%, 98% of the mammoth sunflower seeds are sprouting. Now, these are the gourds. And let me backtrack. On the packet, I do believe it says 7 to 10 days to germination. But like I said, we saw growth at the end of day 3. I come out and I water in the evening, so I weed in the morning and water in the evening, except for the watermelons, which I do twice a day. And these are the gourds. They are, again, American Seed birdhouse gourds. This is 10 to 12 days to germination. And we are in, I'm not going to speak on it because I can't recall what area. I know we're in Texas, but I can't remember the category we're in. So these are the gourds, and they were planted the same day. And if you see those sticks, that's because of the they're in the compost that I use, which I use a Timberline 555 mix. It's cow manure and compost. And now I'm going to show you these pots. Now this is what I just potted yesterday, and I don't have the seeds for the packet for the green beans, but apparently last night we missed watering these. So I'm going to water these, make sure I water these this evening. But it actually works out well because I get to show you how the soil looks. Now, like I said, we use a 555 compost with the cow manure, but the majority of it is my yard dirt. And I have an example here. Let me come show you. My yard dirt is very sandy, and when you dig down, let's see if we can, there we go. We have clay. It's a mixture of clay and dirt, and it's like silt, so it's very sandy. So what I do is I use the compost and the mixture. I mix them in the 5 gallon or the 3 gallon, these 3 gallon pots. And so I fill them up halfway, more than halfway. I fill them up a third of the way, and then 3/4 of the way, and then the rest I use the compost, and I mix them up really, really good. So this is what it looks like when it hasn't been watered. And these were watered yesterday evening, and the sun, it's about maybe almost 12 o'clock. The sun has been out. It comes out. The sun peaks between like 11:30 and 12. It gets really hot. It's really hot out here. So it's still very, very, very moist. As you can see, it's very moist. So it holds well. Moving on along. So these 8 pots are the Perry Morse tomato Rutgers, and these are 7. Sorry about that, guys. I got a phone call. So, like I was saying, these are the Perry Morse tomato Rutgers, and 80 to 85 days to harvest, but 7 to 10 days to germination. So we are in Texas, so we're in March to May. So we're still doing pretty good. And those are 8 pots. And like I said, these were the same brand, but these are the green beans. And I put, I think there's 3 seeds to a pot here. And I don't recall. I took a picture, I think, but I think that was one of the pictures I accidentally deleted of the germination time. So we shall see what happens. Now let's put those up and let's move along over here. Now these were planted in April, and these are this pot here is the lavender, and this is my sage. My sage is doing awesome, and those are both from seed. I don't do well. Surprisingly, the herbs and the plants that you plant, that you get as seedlings and you plant, I don't do well with those. I do better from seed plants. And this is the lavender too, and sage. And I've got another lavender that hasn't come up yet. So I'm just gonna pan across to the potatoes. The onions have already been harvested. They didn't do too good after the rain. And those are in the bucket. But the potatoes, they were doing good. I need to find something to dust them with because the diatomaceous earth is not keeping the little bugs off. And I haven't seen any bugs on them, but they do have signs of infestation. Let me just go walk over there. I didn't go over there because it's very depressing to me. I was out here weeding yesterday, and yeah, let me. You see? And so here again, we had more. The dog struck, and he laid his big butt over here. So I'm gonna have to find a better way to keep him out. So I dusted with the DE. My sister-in-law said try the 7. But I'm thinking of doing a vinegar. Oh, look, I got a bug here. Now, what is this? Oh no, that was a bee. That was a bee. Flew off. So, yeah. I did a very thorough inspection. And I didn't find any bugs. But the ones that the dog dug up, the potatoes were about that big. So I'm just going to take those and recycle those and use those as seed potatoes. So yeah, that is my garden so far. I've got stuff over there we're going to be setting up for a yard sale, so I'm trying to prep. But that's what we're growing so far. And out of everything, I'm most proud of my sunflower seeds and my watermelon. So I was really proud of the potatoes, but yeah. The bugs happened, which is life. You live and learn. So until next time, peace and love. Tay Tay out.